In this tutorial we will see how we can trigger a Power Automate flow using Postman. So let's create a manually triggered flow from here. Let's give this name as post HTTP request. So let's click on create, and here we need to remove this action to add another trigger action, that will be HTTP action. So this is the HTTP request action we need to add, and we need to select this trigger action. So in the drop down we are going to select anyone, so anyone can trigger this flow. This post URL will get generated once we save the form. So let's just add a compose action for now, or we can create a variable also. So let's create a variable and let's give it a string type, and we can give variable name like var, and let's rename this section also. Click on save. So this will generate the post, this URL. Let's expand this section, and here is the URL. Now in the advanced setting we need to select the method, so it will be a post because we are going to trigger it from the Postman. So let's click on this copy button and go to the Postman. Here you will have this create a request button, and you need to select the post method. You need to provide that URL here, and we don't have any authentication as of now. Other than that we have this body, so we can pass some data here in these many forms. So let's select the raw form, and here we need to select the type of that. So I am going to select JSON. Let's create a JSON object, and here I will provide a key like name, and the value I can give like Naresh, and another key I can create like age, and here I can give as 27. So the body is ready. Now we just need to copy it and go back to the flow and click on here and provide that JSON here. Click on done. So it will create a schema for us, and now we can get that data here. So let's say we are going to get name here in this variable, and let's rename the action also, that is name. Now here the value we can select from this dynamic content, so I'm selecting the name, and similarly I am going to create another variable that will hold the age. So let's rename it as age and give the variable name also, and the type would be integer. And here from the dynamic content I can select this age. Let's save the flow and go back to the Postman. Here I just need to click on this send button. So you can see the request is 202 accepted, but we have not got any response back. But if we go to the flow run and see the flow run successfully, and let's expand the name, and you can see we have received that value here, and age also is received here. So this is how we can pass the data from Postman to Power Automate. Now if we want to send the response back to the Postman, in that case we need to add this response section, and here we can give the status code. So for the success it will be 200. So I am assuming that it will be a success. So let's give the body here, so we can pass body in JSON, or we can simply pass a string value that can be like a success. So let's, here also if you see, we have this JSON schema. So in this schema we can generate and we can pass like that also. For the simplicity, let's click on the save button, and let's go to the Power Automate and trigger this action again. So here, like, I'm going to update with some another name, and we'll update the age also, and let's click on the send. And this time if you see, the response is 200, previously it was 202, and we can see the value or the response came back from that flow. Let's go to the flow run, and let's open the flow run. Here you can see we have received the name as Aman, and the age is 31, and this is the response which we sent from the flow.